Most people assume Jesus came to make the world better. Less injustice, less suffering, more stability. But if that's what he promised, it's strange how carefully he avoided saying it. Because Jesus never told his followers the world would improve because of him, not once. And that omission explains more about faith and disappointment than most people are willing to admit. When Jesus appeared, people were not confused about what they wanted. They wanted Rome gone, their nation restored, their system repaired. They weren't asking for heaven, they wanted relief. And Jesus had every opportunity to give it to them. He drew crowds, he had influence, he could have become political. But every time power was offered, he stepped back. Every time people tried to make him king, he disappeared. And when pressed directly, he said something that shattered expectations. "My kingdom is not of this world." That wasn't spiritual poetry, it was a refusal. Jesus was saying plainly, "I am not here to fix this system." If Jesus came to improve the world, his teachings make no sense. He didn't promise peace, he promised division. He didn't promise security, he promised loss. He didn't promise stability, he promised a cross. That's not a roadmap to a better world. That's preparation for living in one that won't change. And this is where modern faith quietly breaks. Because we expect faith to lead somewhere safer. Jesus never offered that. Here's the part most people miss. If Jesus promised a better world, faith would depend on outcomes. If life improved, belief would feel justified. If it didn't, faith would collapse. So Jesus did something radical. He detached faith from circumstances entirely. He didn't anchor hope to progress, he anchored it to arrival. Not this world getting better, but a different one coming. That's why Jesus talked more about a coming kingdom than a repaired society. He didn't say the world will slowly heal. He said it will pass away. This is also why his message was dangerous. A promise of improvement benefits institutions. A promise of replacement threatens them. If Jesus fixed the world, power could remain in control. But if the world is temporary, every system is living on borrowed time. That's why Jesus unsettled religious leaders and political authorities alike. He didn't oppose them directly, he made them irrelevant. So what did Jesus actually promise? Not comfort, not safety, not progress. He promised life beyond this system, resurrection, new creation, a kingdom not built from this world's materials. Christian hope was never improvement-based, it was event-based, something coming, not something evolving. Which brings us to the uncomfortable question: if Jesus never promised a better world, what exactly are we disappointed about? And who taught us to expect something he deliberately refused to offer? Because maybe faith didn't fail. Maybe we just expected the wrong outcome.